Well, what consumers, homeowners are starting to realize is that the value of their home is not going to recover. Are you thinking about doing a strategic default? Tens of thousands of homeowners right now in the Las Vegas Valley are thinking the same thing. Traditionally, strategic default, homeowners were letting their houses go into foreclosure and running away. That is the last thing you want to do these days. The rules have changed. Many banks are now allowing, well, what was traditionally used to be called a strategic default. When a homeowner could afford the payment, but the house was so underwater, they were renting from the bank. They didn't want to do it. Today, the banks have been given billions of dollars to encourage short sales. Many times, they are allowing strategic default or giving the homeowners money and waiving the deficiency even though the homeowner could afford the payment. In fact, we just did a recent short sale in Southern Highlands. The homeowner made over $25,000, $20,000 to $25,000 on average a month, and could definitely afford the payment. He owed $600,000. The house value is only worth about $240,000. Traditionally, he would have let it go and say, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. But instead, he contacted us.
We make over $20,000 a month, and we owed over $600,000 on a home that's really only worth about $240,000. We could afford our home, but why? We were just renting from the bank. So what we ended up doing is we called Steve for help, and we short sold our home with Steve, and they got us a full deficiency waiver on the first and a full deficiency waiver on the second loan. The second loan was $150,000, and we got a full deficiency waiver. So I'm very happy because we're finally out of our underwater mortgage, and we have Steve to thank for that. Thanks again, Steve.
Was that the best decision he ever did? We got his first waived, no deficiency on the first, and the second, which he owed $150,000, no deficiency. So he was able to walk away from his home that was owed $600,000, that was only worth about $240,000. He was able to walk away from it, didn't have to contribute a dime, and the bank waived all deficiency on the first and the second. If that's something you may be interested in, or you're up at night tossing and turning on what to do, contact me today and we can go over strategies that can give you your peace of mind back.